Hello people, here we are again, Saturday, 1st of May. Happy May Day to everybody. Although, what have we got to be happy about? Before I get into things today, couple of shout outs. Those of you that follow the Patriots movement and the debacle that is the illegal immigrants coming in, all up and down the East Coast, not just Dover, as one or two think. They are coming in all the way up and down that coast. I'd like to give a big shout out there to Tracy and Dave, also active patriot. Although he isn't there at the moment, he's been doing it a long time, and he's just taken a little break for some time to himself and family. But Tracy is still there. If you don't follow her, at least give her a look on her live streams. Give her a like, give her a thumbs up. Her channel is XXTWXX, which is capital X, small x, capital TW, small x, capital X. Well worth supporting. A very nice lady, very passionate about what she does, and a very good journalist to boot. I follow them, always have done, support them where I can. The other shout out is Gypsy Auditor UK. Congratulations, mate, on over 600 subs now. Nice to see you're getting a following. Thank you for your support as well, as always. But anyway, today I'm all about the... Oh, God, what's it? I get this wrong every time. The Iopc. IOPCC? Yeah, something like that anyway. As you know, I have a short-term memory issues now and again. Now, they are supposed to be an independent body that deals with police complaints, basically. Do they do their job? Are they worth what they get paid? In my opinion, no. Now, just for the YouTube censors, this is all information from a Freedom of Information request to the IOPCC. All fact, all documented. So none of this should be censored. Now, just how accountable are they? Well, at the moment, they've got 63 ongoing investigations, stretching back to 2015 and back as far as 1998 for the Stephen Lawrence killing in London. For those that don't know, or are too young to remember, it was a young man of colour that was killed in London, allegedly by the police. I haven't seen the outcome of this yet. Apparently it has been concluded, but I haven't actually seen it myself, so I won't comment on that, because to me it's not fact. But it is there. Now they keep bleating on that they're underfunded. £73 million a year. 73 million for basically what is a useless body. Last year alone, they had 4,300 referrals. Now, notice I say referrals. This is from other police stations, police officers, police forces, not from members of the public, although they do receive many, many direct from the public. It's unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. From what I can see, they don't uphold the law. Very few cases are put forward for prosecution. Only those that they think will get media attention, or they're throwing somebody under a bus. As far as I'm concerned, most of them should be thrown under a bus, from what I've seen over this last year or two. We all know they go above and beyond, but not in a good way. We've seen them battering innocent people. We've seen them arrest innocent people. We've seen them get vicious just for no reason. This is all fact. It's all documented. It's on YouTube if people want to see it. It's there for everybody to see. Bar mainstream media, apparently, because they don't see any of it. If they do, they're not reporting on it. Which, considering how it affects the public, mainstream media, you don't just let the public down. You let yourselves down, because you're showing yourselves up for what you are. Government puppets, in my opinion. Now, you see somebody who fights in public. A couple of lads having a scrap. One gets a bit of a beating, the other one's hauled up in court. Not just a fine. Most of the time he's facing time, either in prison, remand, bailed, etc. Now, many coppers have been up in court for what I would consider serious offences. Child molestation, violence, woman beating, rape, as well as the ones that have come to light recently, which again I won't comment on because they're still under investigation. Even murder. Except for the ones they decide to throw under a bus because it's ended up on mainstream media, not just social media, to make themselves look better. They will throw those ones under a bus. Most of them, if they get prosecuted at all, walk away with bail, bound over. Not the same for us, is it? See the difference in this? I mean, there was a case, I'm not sure where it was, PC Benjamin Kemp. Now, he took it upon himself, although I don't know the full circumstances of this, but think of a 17-year-old girl with some mental health issues, put in handcuffs, sprayed with CS gas, and battered 34 times. Would you call that appropriate force? Has he been to court for this? As far as I understand, all he's got is sacked. And they seem to give them time to resign. So they don't face any charges. They don't get sacked. If they resign, they still get their bloody pensions. This is where the country is wrong. We've got a corrupt police system. We've got a corrupt justice system at the moment, or I will say one or two judges are, and magistrates are starting to do the right thing, but very few. And it's getting the same as America. The police get accused of wrongdoing. They're allowed to investigate themselves. Of course they're not going to find themselves bloody guilty. What we need is an independent panel of members of the public to look into these things. Not ex-coppers, lawyers, because they're all in it together in the corruptness of this country. But this was something that I was told about and looked into. Anybody, you, me, anybody can make a request under the Freedom of Information Act to these people. I would suggest that you all do it. It's horrifying what they're getting away with. And these are the people that keep bleating that they're there to keep us safe and uphold the law, when many of them go way above it themselves. They think they're outside the law. We've got to start holding these people accountable for their actions like they do us. Don't get me wrong, if you've committed a crime, I believe you should be punished. But also should they. Not being let off with it every bloody time, or majority of the time. But anyway, that's just a quick rant on something that, again, is something that I believe is wrong with this country. It's just everywhere you look, there's corruption. Anywhere there's power, there's corruption. And it's usually money at the end of it. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, as they say. Anyway, just a quick one today. This turned out over 10 minutes again. Hi to the new subs. Haven't had any details or alerts come in of who you are yet, but welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy what I do. Hope I open your eyes if they aren't already. And just before I go, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay free. My respects to you all, each and every one of you. As always, stay safe now.